You're after something. Is it revenge? Money? Or is it something else? You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys?
If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might want to buckle up, baby.
Here they come! Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Since when do you know how to fly?
190 years old? You look great.
Push it!
So glad we took this job!
Welcome back everybody. The second trailer for Solo: A Star Wars Story has just dropped. We're about a month and a half away from its release, and if any of you have been following the rumors about this movie, you know that it's been plagued by many problems. So in this trailer we got to see a lot more from the movie. I would say that they even showed us too much. Unlike the trailers for The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, which only gave us fragmented pieces from the movie, this trailer very much seemed to clearly paint a picture of what we're in for. Han and Chewbacca entering the criminal underworld under the tutelage of Beckett. So right off the bat, I found the choice they made for the music to be very odd. I don't know about you guys, but it kind of threw me off the whole Star Wars vibe. Now, I know John Williams can't do the music for every Star Wars movie. I think episode 9 is his last go at it, and that new people will be hired for new projects, but I just didn't like this one. It didn't feel Star Warsy. So what do we know so far? Beckett and his crew have been hired to pull off a heist. Kira seems to be the one that brings Han into the fold. We hear her ask him what is it that he's actually searching for, and we never get his answer, at least in the trailer we don't. But I always thought that Han was searching for somewhere to belong, at least in the original trilogy anyways. Maybe that's the answer. Now, nothing too mind-boggling was shown. We still don't know what's on that train. I do suspect it's some kind of Imperial military grade weapon based on that explosion from the first trailer, and we see it again in this trailer as well. We can see that these Imperial snowtroopers are trying to protect the cargo here. So it's most likely that Paul Bettany's character Dryden Voss has hired Beckett and his crew to acquire the cargo from the train. We can see here that his face is covered with scars. There has to be an interesting story behind that, right? Anyways, what's unclear is the role Enfys Nest and her Mad Max crew will play. And that's right, if you haven't already heard, Enfys Nest is a she. Now here's an interesting tidbit of info for you. The rumor is that the actress who plays Enfys Nest has signed on for 3 movies in total. What does that mean? Well, the most obvious answer is that they plan to make Solo sequels, although I'm guessing that will depend on the success of Solo at the theaters. There are also rumors that Disney are prepared for Solo to bomb, so there might not be any sequels at all. But I was thinking, what about the Kenobi standalone movie? Since they went and killed Maul off in Star Wars Rebels, instead of actually leaving him for the movie, what another missed missed opportunity there. Maybe Enfys Nest and her gang play a part in that movie somehow. I'd also like to add that I hope Enfys Nest is not another Captain Phasma, and what I mean by that is most people were excited with Captain Phasma's look when they first showed her off, and well, how much of a mark did that character leave, other than being the Kenny of the Star Wars universe? I hope Enfys Nest actually plays a pivotal role here, and if the rumors are true about her showing up in 3 movies, she probably will. The most likely scenario in my head is that Jabba the Hutt has hired Enfys Nest and her gang to acquire the same cargo from that train that Dryden Voss has hired Beckett to acquire, and that this is a power struggle between Dryden Voss and Jabba the Hutt. Now, other things that caught my attention during those rumors about the movie hitting a lot of speed bumps during production, it was said that Alden Ehrenreich had trouble delivering his lines and that a dialogue coach was hired. I think this was done so that he could get as close as possible to delivering his lines like Harrison Ford, hitting the same tone, cadence, etc. And it's hit and miss. Some lines kind of sound like Harrison Ford, while others clearly sound like he's trying, but ultimately fails to pull it off. I think Donald Glover does a much better job of sounding like Billy D. Williams than Ehrenreich does sounding like Ford. We see the new droid L3 in action, the first female droid we'll be introduced to. Kathleen Kennedy wasn't kidding when she said more female representation, but can L3 win as many hearts over as K2 did in Rogue One? Han learns how old Chewie actually is, and we see what I'm guessing is Chewie's missus, and Chewie being used as a pack mule to carry what I am assuming is Kira's luggage. Not cool. Beckett kisses and then hands Han his blaster, so I'm guessing that it was originally his and that it brought him luck, and that's probably why he gives it to Han. Too bad that luck ran out about 30 years later. It must have lost its mojo. So,
What do you think? Well, what do you know?
Leave your thoughts down below, peoples. What did you think of the second official trailer? Are you hyped to see it? Are you but you'll see it anyway, or are you giving it a pass? If you are new here and enjoyed the content, hit that notification bell to stay updated with this channel, and don't forget to like, share, sub and all of that good stuff, and until next time, see yous.